let's talk about another event we went to.
Oh, we went to another event.
We did.
We normally do one in like every 2 years because we've got kids, but we doubled up. We
We doubled.
doubled
This
down.
was, I think they were like literally a
Following
weekend. Yeah,
Friday,
yeah,
two
weekend
weekends in
apart.
a row.
So we were wild parents. We were out there living our best life. And so this one was much different. This event is called Virtue and Vice, and they host an event called Boudoir, and each one has a theme. This one's theme was Gothic, so instantly I was going to
Instantly,
be
Johnny had
there.
an erection.
I was a walking boner. I was just like safely
This is
okay,
my jam. This is my
and
jam.
it was amazing. Everything that you can imagine what it would be, it was, and then some. Uh, it
Big venue.
massive, massive venue, and we had never been there before, so we didn't know what to expect on this.
Mm-mm.
But it delivered.
It was so cool. It was like a real nightclub
It was
kind
a
of
it
vibe.
was definitely a nightclub kind of vibe. Like the loud music, the lights, there was a stage with some
Entertainment,
DJs,
yeah.
a few different DJs,
Big
honestly.
bar.
A
Big
massive
bar.
bar, a lot of people, but that being said,
It was
it was
spacious.
because
So
of how
much room.
spacious the
Yeah.
venue was. There was not overcrowding like
No.
there would be in a
I
nightclub.
mean, on the dance floor sort of area was
But you
even
expect
that
that.
it was
It was
crowded, but it
That's
wasn't
exactly
like
it. It wasn't like
stifling.
people weren't stepping all over each
No.
other. It was an amazing event, and I definitely can't wait to go to another one.
Very respectful, like
Yes.
everybody, and everybody dressed the part. It was
That's what I
amazing.
loved about it. Everybody brought their fucking A game on this
A
one.
lot of angel wings too. I liked
There
it.
was just a lot of
A
leather,
lot
a
of
lot of like
pleather, a lot of PVC,
it
a
was
lot of
just so good
everything.
though. And everything from like masks to full body bondage, like it was
Get
just
up, yeah. It
it
was
was amazing. You had performers,
you had a kink room.
there was a king crim,
It
like
was pumping. You could hardly
yeah,
get in there. It was going off.
yes. And what about the giant dome? How cool is that?
It was so cool.
Yeah. But this venue, amazing. The atmosphere was amazing, and
Really enjoyed it. Got to see some people we'd seen elsewhere.
yeah, that's the thing. Because
The
when you
community.
go to
Yeah.
that's exactly it. When you go to these events, a lot of people they have their favorites, and everybody has their loyalty, and they're going to go to each of their parties that they go to. But it was nice to see some people from other events
Hmm.
there and just run into them and just have a quick little chat and move
Yeah.
on. But it was nice to see some familiar faces.
And you actually brought Lilith with you.
I did. It
You got
was
to walk in like a boss, girl in each hand.
That's right. Be jealous, all of you. I'll look me right now in the eyes and be jealous. You can't see me, but I'm looking dead at
he
all of
he
you.
he would have looked boss as fuck, like no
Yeah,
denying.
yeah.
And me and Lilith are kind of very opposites, both still stunningly attractive, obviously, but she's quite
My
tall,
blonde
dark hair.
MILF,
Yeah,
and then my gothic queen.
yes.
So I was a king. Let's just.
So yeah, I guess for her, we were like, oh, please let this be one of those places where it's very comfortable for her,
That's the thing.
and it
Being.
was.
That's exactly it. Because that was kind of my biggest worry is showing her the lifestyle, but calmly, like a nice,
Calmly, not
smooth,
maniacally.
a smooth introduction into it.
Yeah.
And honestly, this could not have been any smoother. It was first of all, it was a theme that she was massively into as
Yes,
well.
definitely helped.
So that I feel like helped, but the atmosphere, there's no pushiness. I mean, I haven't personally ran into this, but there's no uh there's
Nothing to creep you out,
no
really. No
negativity,
negativity,
no
yeah.
negativity. The night seems to these go all go on, without any issues, and it's just great. It's great.
We were lucky enough to have access to a sort of VIP room upstairs. and you can, I think, you can pay for certain privileges, I guess, and you get
It's
different coloured
almost, it was like a
wristbands
balcony that
over
overlooked
the
the
stage.
stage,
Yeah,
so you can hear the music, you see all the people out there.
it was such a cool view.
It was such a great view.
And for us, I guess we utilized that room more than, they had basically a big open area
Hmm.
with beds, etc. And we could have probably gone there, but we chose to keep it a bit more private. Um, but we definitely had some fun up there,
Some spicy moments.
some spicy moments. So for those wondering, it wasn't like Johnny was getting a threesome, but he was definitely getting some stuff.
Some stums.
So I think we don't kiss and tell. So no, I really enjoyed that event, and it was such a different sort of perspective on what these events can be like. And I guess for us, we just want to keep trying out different events because they all have a very different,
They all have their own vibe. They all
yeah,
have their own clientele. They all, and it's great to see the different type of
type,
ones,
yeah,
because this one, compared to some of the other ones we went to, were more of, how would I say, more of a house party vibe.
yeah, more
It's
of a
a
relaxed
closer,
kind of,
like,
yeah, close knit.
yeah.
Everyone's a lot more like connected, whereas at
Whereas
these
this
bigger
one,
ones,
there's hundreds of people. You don't
yeah,
even know these people,
yeah.
but hotties,
There's
lots of hotties. All right,
yeah,
and it's just great. It was a great time. I would definitely recommend
Virtue and Vice for
Virtue and Vice.
sure. It was great. Um, yeah, everyone was just so lovely. Anyone that you sort of chatted to was just lovely. Everyone's so damn lovely in this, I would say industry, in this
Lifestyle.
lifestyle.
I
Yeah.
agree. I agree. I don't think that we've had any issues with anybody.
No, never. It's handy. Anyway, that's why we like it. And,
Yeah,
even if you weren't in an open relationship, you'd actually still have a lot of fun.
that's why I truly think that everybody should go to these.
Or even
Just
as
to
a
just
couple with no intention of doing anything, but just going there to enjoy it.
it's just a really cool atmosphere. You meet a lot of awesome fucking people, and there's no pressure to do anything.
Mm-mm.
You don't have to make out with people. You don't have to hook up with people. You don't have to. You can just sit there on a couch chatting
Mm-hmm. That's
like we
right.
did.
I know. So sad.
And everybody there knows us.
We go to events and we just sit on the couch chatting. It's what we do. It's what we do well.
We're sitting right here chatting right now.
I know.
This is our thing.
This is our thing. We chat.